Hello friends, sorry it's been a minute since I posted anything. My son and I were in a car accident. We were stopped at a red light and the truck hit us going 50 miles an hour. So it's taken me a minute to get back to practicing yoga. Still pretty sore. It's been almost 3 weeks ago that this happened. For the first week I had vertigo, but I'm on the mend now. I'm on the healing process, so listen to your body. The reason I'm bringing this up is I'm not going to be able to do a lot of full extension in some of these moves, so you could possibly go further, deeper than I am. So just keep that in mind. But to start off, on our butts here, we're going to just be in an easy seat. We'll start with some hip openers. So go ahead and inhale. Before we do any hip openers, let's just deepen our breath, arrive to practice. Remember, inhale your nose all the way down to your gut. And exhale with your nose. Sometimes I like to exhale with my mouth a few times, just to expel energy or things that I'm trying to rid myself of, and just to arrive. Okay, now go ahead and place your hands on your thighs. As you inhale and exhale, we're just going to go in nice little circles here. First going clockwise. I'm doing yoga, girl. And stop, go the opposite, counterclockwise this time. Good, and come back to center. Inhale, raise your hands to the sky. Exhale, bring them back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Good, now on this inhale, still come up. And this exhale, come forward. This one I'm not going to be able to go very far. You could possibly go further than me. Should be extending at your hips. Reach your arms out as far as you can out in front of you. Inhale to extend that spine. Exhale to go deeper. Good, come back center. Inhale up. Exhale, drop your right arm to your left thigh. Take your left arm behind you. Just go into a nice little gentle twist here. Good, come back center. Inhale up. Exhale, twist the opposite direction. Good, come back center. We'll do one more each side. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Come back center. Exhale, opposite twist. Good. Now we're going to come to tabletop. So come to your knees. Plant your wrists underneath your elbows. Your elbows are under your shoulders. Your hips should be lined with your knees. Do a couple cow cats. Inhale, cow. Raise your head, neck, chest. Open that up. Exhale, cat. Come up to your fingertips if you want. Tuck the belly in. Arch the back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck the belly in. Arch the back. Last one. Good. Now you're going to come back to tabletop. You're going to go into puppy dog. So just like when a puppy wakes up, they extend their front part of the paws out in front of them. Go slow here. Listen to your body. And then slowly lower your chest, your shoulder, and your forehead to the mat. This is about as far as I'll go. If you want to go deeper, feel free. Remember, deepen that breath, extend the spine. As you exhale, go a little deeper. Last breath. And good. Slowly come back up to tabletop. We're going to do extension of our limbs now and opposites. So I'm going to extend my right arm out in front of me and extend my left leg long. Good. Come back to center. Opposite now. And we'll just switch off. Okay, this time as we exhale, we're going to come and touch our elbow to our knee as we come back in. So extend out on an inhale. Exhale, touch knee to elbow. Come back. Opposite now. One more time each side. Good. Now we're going to go into down dog. So place your L's for loser back in my day. Mr. Bell can teach you that. Press that into the mat as you press all your palm in, but most of your weight's going to be in that L of your hand, the flesh part of your hand. And then you push your butt up and back as you plant your feet down. And I like to pedal it out here. Maybe straighten one leg where the heel touches and then rotate to the other. Just settle in here. Down dog should be a resting stretch or resting pose. Good. Slowly walk up to the front of your mat. Knees are still bent. Now we're going to grab opposite elbows and hinge forward. We'll just hang here. Maybe shake your head, yes and no. Back and forth. I have to be gentle here for my whiplash. Maybe even rock your hips side to side. And good. Now we'll go to Tadasana. Inhale, raise your hands up. And exhale. Hands by your sides. Shake it out. Maybe roll your neck out a little bit. Good. Inhale up. Exhale. Dive forward, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. So grab up. Your spine should be straight here. And then place your hands on your shins or up higher if you need to. Exhale, come all the way down. And now we'll go ahead and step back into down dog again. And then we'll come into plank. We'll hold it here. So where your toes, you come up on your tippy toes. Your elbows, wrists should all be lined up. We're going to slowly lower down. Once you get to halfway, drop your belly. From here, we'll come into cobra. And then down. Good. Now we're going to go back into down dog. Three-legged dog. We'll lift our right leg to the sky. Step between. Frame that front foot with your hands. Go ahead and drop that back knee. Inhale up. And exhale. Come to half angel. Maybe drop your hips a little bit forward. Good, come back, frame that front foot. Lift that back leg. Throw that right leg back to meet the left. Back into down dog. Lift the left leg up this time. Step that in between. Drop that back leg. Inhale up. I feel it nice in my quad right here today. Exhale, come back to half angel. Good. Now frame that front foot, lift that back leg, throw that leg back, down dog, come into plank. Okay, we're gonna do a full chaturanga this time. So tuck those elbows in tight against your body. Lower all the way down. And then once you're on your belly, then you'll come into upward dog, where I flip my feet. See how I'm in plank here? And then when I come down, now my feet are here, and I come into upward dog, and then upward dog, into downward dog. Good, go ahead and step forward. Bent knees. We're gonna come up into chair. So I'm gonna put my bottom like I'm gonna sit in a chair. Raise my hands to the sky. Deep breaths here. Exhale, come to half chair. Hands behind us. Inhale up. Exhale, half chair. And good, fold forward. And then up. Tadasana. Exhale. Tadasana, hands to the side. Shake it out here for a second. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. So hands to your shins. Exhale, back into downward dog. Go ahead and step, or go into plank, chaturanga. Down into down dog again. Up into down dog again. Okay, this time, three-legged dog, lift our right leg to the sky. Step forward, frame that front foot. We're going to warrior two. So you have acetabulum here. So that's like the ball of your femur. It goes right into acetabulum in your hip. So from there, you're gonna rotate this back leg where it's facing opposite. Bend this front knee, and then lift your arms up. Gaze should be in towards the front, towards your front foot. This front leg, the knee should track to the pinky side edge. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Left arm down the left leg. Exhale into side angle, right elbow to right knee. Left arm up over your ear. And your chest and your gaze and your arm should come to the sky. Try to open up that chest as best you can. Good. Now come back to peaceful warrior. And now we're going to extend our front leg. Reach our right arm out in front of us. And we're going to drop that right arm down as we press our ankle and our heel into the mat and pull it back towards me. And then bring this left arm up to the sky here. This is a triangle pose. Good. Now come back to peaceful warrior. Peaceful warrior. And cartwheel down. Go into chaturanga. Back into downward dog. Good. Now we're going to lift our left leg to the sky. Three-legged dog. Step forward. And again, rotate from the hip. Into warrior two. You can see the back side of this view. Gaze should be towards the front leg. Again, this leg, track to the pinky side edge. Peaceful warrior. Try to get that side stretch here. In the side angle. Again, raise that chest to the sky. Back into peaceful warrior. Straighten that front leg. Extend that arm, left arm out in front of you. First, try to square the hips. Again, press that heel and ankle down into the mat, pull it back.
Thank you very much. We'll see you in a few minutes.
And good. Come back to peaceful warrior. One breath there, and then cartwheel back down. And good. Go into plank again. Another chaturanga. Back into down dog. Raise that right leg to the sky again, three-legged dog. Step forward, frame that front foot. Again, rotate into warrior two. This time we're gonna rotate that right leg straight to star pose. Inhale, up. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale to come up, extend that spine. Exhale, fold even deeper. You should feel this right in your hamstrings. Good, nice little tug there. Good, come back up. Inhale, hands to the sky until they meet. Exhale, we're gonna go into horse pose. So now we're just gonna, with our legs still wide, bend those knees. Try to keep the spine as straight as possible, hands to heart center. And then just go as deep as you can here. And try to pull those legs out. Good. And up, back into star, and then cartwheel back into warrior two. And then cartwheel your hands down, frame that front foot. Send that leg back into plank, another chaturanga. Back in the down dog. One more resting breath here. Lift the left leg to the sky. I'm gonna go the opposite way now. Frame that front foot. Rotate that back hip into warrior two. Come into star, straighten those legs. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, go deeper. Inhale, come up. Hands to heart center. Exhale, go into horse pose. Your toes could be pointed to the opposite sides of the mat here. And again, you're trying to get those groin muscles here to open up a little bit to the opposite corners, and then come deeper. My legs are shaking. Yours probably are too. That's good. Good. Come up. Star pose. Back into warrior two. And then cartwheel your hands back. And back into one more chaturanga. Good, go ahead and come back down to your knees, to tabletop. We're gonna do a couple shoulder openers here. So from tabletop, inhale, take your right arm up, and then you're gonna thread it through, and thread the needle, and then drop that right shoulder to the mat with your ear to the mat as well. Come back to center. Do the opposite side now. Inhale, up. Exhale, thread the needle. Good, come back up. Go ahead and lower to your belly. Take your arms and take them into a goalpost. And now you're gonna take your right leg and lift it back and up. Where you're gonna try to get it to touch the ground. Mine's just kind of hovering. But you take your right arm, kind of press into that. So you should feel a shoulder stretch in your left shoulder here. Good, come back to center. And we'll go opposite. And take your left leg, drop it up and behind you. And then kind of press from your left arm where your weight goes into your right shoulder and chest. Nice little opener here. Good. All right. Now, I'm going to show you a variation of an inversion. Inversions are fantastic because handstands, headstands, shoulder stands, what it does is it flips your circulation, even help your lymphatic system. Your lymphatic system is what is your elimination system that drains you. So I'm going to teach you a headstand against the wall. So try to be very safe here. First thing I'm going to do is interlace my fingers, and my pinkies are going to rest right on the back of my head right here. So then the rest of my hands is going to be pressed against the door of the wall to protect my head. And then my forearms here are what's going to hold a lot of my weight. This is good for your shoulders and your forearm strength as well, for strength, flexibility. First, again, flexibility is your base, and then you build strength after your flexibility. So it'll look something like this. So I'm going to interlace my fingers, press them up against the door or the wall like this, and my pinkies will be the only thing that's on the floor. The rest of my fingers are against the wall. And then it's kind of like a cup that my head goes right into. And then from there, my forearms are my base. And then I'll come up here first, where my back is against the wall, my feet are still touching the ground. And then maybe I'll lift one leg at a time to get my balance here. And then eventually, I'll come into headstand with my forearms as my base. And this helps with blood circulation as well, to flip that blood flow to your brain, get more oxygen. Good little secret, a study habit. If you're having a hard time solving something, math or chemistry or physics, do an inversion for a minute or two, flip the perspective, and then come back to the problem. More blood is in your brain. You come back down, come slightly down. Now, we're going to come back to our back. Lower down, our knees bent, soles of our feet on the mat. Take our hips wider than the mat. Just do a couple windshield wipers here. Inhale to center. Exhale, fall to each side. Okay, come back to center. Soles of the feet planted on the mat. This time cross your right leg over your left leg. You're gonna take your hands, reach up for opposite shins, and then fall back and pull those shins in, and you should feel a nice hip opener for you. You're using a lot of your hips in your tennis, a lot of that lateral movement and twisting. Good, come back to center. Now switch opposites. Again, come up to grab the shins, and then fall back and pull those legs in. Good, now we're gonna do supine butterfly. So put the soles of your feet together. Rest those hips in there nice. Flex those buns. And good, now go ahead and bring your legs back in center. Hug those legs in to your chest. Couple deep breaths here. And then exhale, release. Hands open, palms to the sky. Inhale and exhale. Final Shavasana. As you settle into Shavasana, stay right where you are. I'll sit up so you can hear me a little better. In your body, there's 31 pairs of pathways from your spine that go from your spine that feed back into your brainstem, right? So processing, it's called somatic processing, or peripheral nervous system. And the peripheral nervous system sends messages back to the brain to process the information. So when you press your hands together or when you're touching something, it's actually senses that send to your spine, and then your spine sends the messages to your brain. All super fast, electromagnetic electricity traveling through your body. But a lot of times, the messages we receive for ourselves is through our body. And we have to create the time and space to hear those messages. Yoga for me is exactly that. Listening to my body. As we close our practice today, I would like these to be your final thoughts. Something to put into practice in your everyday life. As you face your challenges of homework or responsibilities or jobs and commitments, I want you to focus on these 3 words. I'm strong, I'm smart, I'm powerful. Say it in your mind as I say it. I'm strong, I'm smart, I'm powerful. 3 more times. I'm strong, I'm smart, I'm powerful. I'm strong, I'm smart, I'm powerful. I'm strong, I'm smart, I'm powerful. Thank you for practicing yoga with me today. Namaste.